You don't get addicted by accident. Every addiction you have was engineered. Addiction isn't chaos, it's architecture. Every swipe, every sip, every craving, someone designed it on purpose. This video isn't about addiction. It's about the people who build it, the engineers, the psychologists, the marketers, the ones who design your behavior long before you act. Every app you open, every product you crave, every impulse you think is yours, is part of an architecture you were never meant to see. This isn't manipulation, it's manufacturing. So today, we decode designs, addictions built with intention, and the hidden logic behind every one of them. Watch closely. The craving experiment. In early 2023, Heinz made a decision no food company should make. It mixed vodka with tomato sauce and called it a collaboration. Heinz, Absolute, two industries that should never touch. But that collision wasn't an accident. They weren't selling a product, they were selling a reaction. Humans are wired to chase the unfamiliar. Novelty hits the brain harder than sweetness, salt, or alcohol. Heinz knew the nostalgia of a vodka pasta recipe. Absolute knew the emotional power of a luxury drink. Combine them, and you don't get flavor, you get curiosity. The product was limited edition, scarce on purpose. Scarcity isn't a marketing tactic, it's a behavioral trigger. When something might disappear, the brain marks it as urgent. People weren't buying sauce, they were buying the fear of missing the moment. And it worked. 12 billion impressions. More reach than most global campaigns can dream of. Not because it tasted good, not because it made sense, but because the human brain is addicted to the unexpected. Heinz didn't create a sauce. They created a cultural glitch, a moment engineered to hijack curiosity and rewrite desire. The beauty algorithm. Dove versus bold glamour.
This is not what I look like right now. This filter should be illegal. Here's the real me.
A new beauty trend going viral on TikTok.
What's the filter called again?
Bold glamour.
Bold glamour.
Bold glamour.
Every pixel on your face is regenerated.
The beautification filter can cause psychological distress.
And I worry about how this impacts young girls' confidence.
Some addictions don't show up in your bloodstream. They show up in your reflection. In 2023, a filter called Bold Glamour flooded TikTok. 15 million uses, 15 million edited faces. It didn't just smooth skin, it rewired self-image. Shift darker. Dove wasn't fighting a filter, it was fighting an illusion. Because the data was brutal. 80% of girls use beauty filters by age 13, and more than half prefer the edited version to the face in the mirror. That's not insecurity, that's conditioning. So Dove did something no beauty brand should risk. It told people to turn their backs. Hashtag turn your back wasn't a slogan, it was resistance. Influencers, celebrities, millions of users, all turning away from the fake perfection the algorithm fed them. This wasn't marketing, it was a counterattack. Dove didn't advertise a product, it advertised a truth. And truth is addictive in a world built on filters. The campaign exploded. A global conversation, a Cannes Grand Prix, not because it was beautiful, but because it confronted beauty. Dove didn't break the filter, it broke the spell. And for a moment, people saw their real face again. The authenticity illusion.
I am Ben. I know that's a bit of a younger picture.
Duncan by Ben Affleck. When a celebrity becomes a behavioral shortcut, some campaigns don't need strategy, they just need the truth. In 2023, Dunkin' didn't hire a celebrity, it used a fan. Ben Affleck, actor, director, and a documented addict of Dunkin' coffee. Decode the manipulation.
Bird-friendly establishment, America runs on Dunkin'. This is a Dunkin' run. What do you need?
When he stepped into a drive-through window, it didn't look like advertising. It looked like honesty. A celebrity caught in the wild, serving customers, laughing, unscripted. But nothing about it was accidental. Authenticity is the most efficient persuasion, because the brain trusts what feels real faster than it processes what is. Escalate the behavioral design. Dunkin' didn't build a commercial. It built a parasocial moment. When viewers saw Affleck behind the counter, they weren't watching an ad. They were watching a man doing something he genuinely loves. That removes resistance. It bypasses skepticism, and it makes the product feel human. Extend to youth culture. Then Dunkin' turned to Ice Spice, a cultural accelerant disguised as a musician. Music fans, Gen Z, meme culture. Dunkin' didn't chase relevance, it engineered it. By turning a genuine habit into global persuasion.
Whether all I'm thinking about's my Dunkin' refresher. Refresher, refresher.